Hello and welcome traders at this Bitcoin technical analysis video. The recent price action has been really good and I think it's important to go over this. I will be focusing, when I stopped my last video on YouTube, we were just about to pump. So I'll be starting from this point and I will be showing you how I was managing the pump, how I was managing the short here, and also how I took profits and how we were trading everything, over here. So let's have a look on that. I think it's going to be very useful for you because these patterns tend to repeat. Let's start. I will be going over Discord posts as well. So I will be starting with the trades. You see the pump here was happening on the news. There is main risk when you are trading the news events. If you backtest or if you trade long enough, there is very high chance you can actually retrace the news events because they are causing so much inefficiencies. They are causing low volume in the end. Yeah, you have not much support. People are piling in, so it's much easier for the market to to push and then retrace the move. I was warning that in group. I will be showing you exact post. Now about trades. You can see I had a core day trade here. I was adding here. This was my head short, which was hedging my long. So I wanted to, as we were ranging for so long time and we took liquidity to the upside and to the downside, we were waiting if we go for the downside liquidity or upside liquidity, and then I will manage my trades. You see, I was stopped out on this short, but my core day trades from here and from here, and even from here, more locally, took over. So the pump was really profitable for me. And I was happy to be stopped out here. There was no swing failure pattern here, so just, this was the one of the resistances. Also, in my previous video, you can see I was warning you, if you start to, close beyond this range and you reclaim these regions from AMT, there is higher chance you will push higher. So that's what happened. And you can see market had not much trouble to push above because we had a lot of inefficiencies. And by the way, this pump was the news event, so I was informing the group very, very fast about it. We already had, by the way, risk on day. By that day, we had order book supports. That's perfectly fine. But as we were seeing massive volume increase, I was already assuming it could be news event, because why you are suddenly, you have 100 million volume coming in out of nowhere? Why? It's most of the time it can be news. So I was, I was telling, watching if it's not news event as well. So far nothing, just liquidity round. Yes, but in the end we find out it was the grayscale. Just 1 minute later I was posting. I was super fast. Nobody knew. So the traders in the group got the information very fast. I already took, by the way, the scalp as well. You can see I oftentimes post how I manage my trades, because on Bybit you can show how you are, now you can see the trade history. So as I knew the news are so good, because the grayscale win a lawsuit against the SEC. You can read many articles about it. More short term, it was really bullish and you had like easy longs. You see on the news I was going up on the first pullback. I was taking it. I got take profit 1 at 60%, then I got risk free, and the market was pushing much higher into the 20s, 28,000. I was taking profit around 27,400 on this scalp because day trades I already had positions. And you see, this is the market. So we are pushing beyond this point, which is very important. Also this high, we had this was nice liquidity. And you see, once markets start to push beyond more local liquidity, there is high intention. The market was not just going for the liquidity and do pullback, but open interest was further increasing on the news. So that was warning you we can actually pump higher. And you didn't have much resistance. I was already posting, you see, we have single prints here, low volume node, CME gap. Those are inefficiencies with low volume, which can be filled super easy. There is not much real resistance. Yeah, so market was pushing there. And open interest, yet again, you need to work every single day with open interest. Open interest is pumping hard, and this is real move. This is real move because we've seen so much volume coming in as well. It was leverage was also piling in, but they were supported by spot markets as well. It was not just leverage. But in the end, you will see the special pause when I was warning. In the future, we can actually, there is chance and risk we can retrace this. Yes, which happened. So you see my scalp after the news squeezed 3% more higher. We had order books resistances here, at least short-term top. Let's go further down, further up. you see our market easily pushed over this low volume now. Not much, nothing hard. Yeah, I need to go over all my posts because I to take a lot of trades, and now it's much easier to show you everything of this. As we were pushing higher, I was already preparing our traders and myself. I said, as we have massive open interest increase, order flow zones will work like a charm. We have large knot of trapped shorts here, alert set at the area. Probably traders piling in, unaware of the news event. 27,100 and 27,000. As I will be not returning to this post, I can show you right now how market reacted from it. Let's turn everything off. Small time frame, 5-minute time frame. Yeah, because we are pumping heavily, but market in the end started retracing, and you see what happened here. So 27,100 to 27,100 to 27,000. Yes. You see what happened here? Weak. So order flow support, even if it look like super pumpy here, you have a lot of trap shorts here, and we got how much? You can see and measure the move in the end. So first overall move was like 1%, fantastic for scalpers and day traders, and now overall move was 2%, and we took liquidity from here. So you had another take profit, which I was telling the group I will have profit there. Well, you will see everything. So you see now the power. You see why you need to learn in our group. You need to learn how to map trap traders. They are giving you high probability trades. Of course, if you have more confidence, even better there, right? So yeah, because we've revisited this area 1 day later, and it was still valid. Yeah, look at those shorts. Yeah, pretty crazy, over 1,000 just on the Bybit Tether pair, which we are watching as number 2 after Binance. Let's go further. Now I'm posting, had quick scalp from 28,100 mainly with order books. A lot of orders popped up into the week and then spoofed us down. So this was pure order book trade. Sometimes you get them. If you have experience with them, you can easily catch them. Now this trade, I took 60% profit on 28,100 and I let it run. I didn't have any short at that point because market was pushing so much, and I was stopped out on previous trade. So I left 40% run. It will also hedge my other longs. So perfectly nice. And you see 28,100 in the end got the 28,100 was the total top. So you see I'm posting first short that day, and it was in the end top of the market. Yeah, so and locally, you see locally we had single prints here, all right? So locally not much resistance, but from higher time frames, and I was posting that earlier in the group. This is the 5-month high volume node. So let's have a look on the on that, so you can see that clearly. So from medium time frame, it is a resistance area. You can range there, or you can stop there, or you can just reject, which happened. We need that, and we need that. 1 hour time frame. Past 5 months, we spent majority of volume. The highest volume is in this region, so it's not easy for the market to push over this. Even if it's local inefficiency, you need to consider that, all right? And it was the point of control. So for me, my longs, my day trade longs also took some profits here. One of them was fully closed. I took the scalp. It started as a scalp. Later on, it became day trade. Also, I was adding. As soon as we lost this low here, and 26,900, it was very important region I was warning about. Then I was adding also to this show. So from this point, I had beautiful short. Yeah, you also had the short here. I was not trading this one, but most of our traders in the group took it because I was packing for the holiday. So this was also, if you didn't have short here, you had beautiful short here because we went for the local liquidity up there. So no problem if you missed the total top. I'm good with timing stops and bottoms, but you can of course jump on the trade a bit later. So yeah, and this was the order books trade. Maybe I can show you that if you want to see. Of course you want to see. I'm not sure if it's gonna be visible because spoofs cannot. Let's go here. Yeah, it's a. So yeah, we've filled a lot of limits. They literally wanted to exhaust all the remaining buyers. It was also open interest decrease, so you wreck the shorts. It was not open interest increases into this. You see, so a lot of limits got filled, exhausted sellers, and after that you've got a lot of like this one. But we've got the much larger spoofing happening here, much larger. It's like 1000 spoof walls, so they were pressuring market, and you see since that moment we never recovered. We started to initiate a local downtrend. Let's go further into my posts. No, okay, now I was presenting a scenario which I want to see, so we don't fully pull back the whole pump. So I said the most healthy thing for the continuation up we can do right now is to see further decline in the open interest, but seeing price not declining as much, stable. So leverage capitulate a bit while spot will hold it. As you know what happened, 9 out of 10 times past months, market went after each significant OI increase and it did squeeze. We want to see lower vulnerable, hard word for me, of the breakout longs, and I also want to see to protect their entry. So basically we wanted to see market slowly pulling down, and also the open interest decreased a lot, and we also wanted to see spot markets placing bids and holding the market. Unfortunately, this scenario didn't happen because spot markets never repopulated the order books. It was very easy for the market to push down, as you will see in other posts, and we never, as we were starting going down, open interest was going same with the price, so there were no heavy absorptions. The CVD was in line with what is happening. So yeah, it was not ideal scenario. Yeah, so and as soon as we go a bit lower, you know, we were warning. We had beautiful trades from the order flow zones, but yeah, you see I was taking this was the another trade, 27,300. So as market was falling down, it was another area of trap shorts, and I had another trade. Look here, 5-minute time frame, 27,300. So this was the another order flow zone here, and we started another push down, but you've got easy around 0.80% rate, just beautiful. I was showing how I managed it, you know, on Bybit from that support. Take profit 1, take profit 2, not much left. If market stopped me out, easy. Let's go further down. As market was falling, I was also placing limits. If you trade long enough, you are also placing limits on high probability bounce areas, because we still were not so bearish. You see, I made a lot of posts. I will not go over all of them. Let's go further down. I want to show you a very good post. So a bit later, this was the 30th of, it was the Wednesday. Market was somewhere here. We continued moving down after the liquidity, but this was still the main target for me. I said 27,500, this secondary target for longs after a daily view up and point of control reclaim. Shorts will be donating local liquidity, and you can see in the end, if we go to 5-minute time frame, market was over here. Yes, in these regions. I said what's going to be my secondary target for the longs, and you see where we wicked. It's 27,600, so $20 above my target, and this is the power of liquidity. Now trading different needs to be part of your arsenal. You can trade without liquidity. It's trading is much easier. Trading is much easier with the liquidity. Yeah, because we had this liquidity trade to the upside, and we've got clear liquidity to the upside. Okay, so in the end we hit it. It was also our short. Let's go further down. You see more scalps from me. Traders were also asking what support we have as soon as we go down, like if we continue down. I said, as you can see, we have limited support below current low, and with knowing you will get open interest slaughterfest, we can easily spill down. So bulls need to defend here, and also 26,900. Multiple times I mentioned, for me 27,000 to 26,900 was very important region to defend, because if you fail to defend, we had single prints to fill, inefficiencies overall, And if we go lower, and this is the most important thing, by the way, I was already marking because this was probably 26,900. It was our last trade, and after that I was not looking for any longs. I was enjoying more shorts, and I said more like proper support. Our previous range is proper support in case of much deeper pullback. So we already are looking, to retrace fully the move if we lose the 26,900. Yes, and the main reason is here. And now your importance of order books are also coming in play, because you are watching if spot market actually has some nice orders to stabilize the market. We've got the bounces from the order book support, but do you see any demand here? I already said this is the demand vacuum. We can easily move over this, especially if you got massive open interest. All these traders who are buying the news will be stopped out, and there are no orders to save them. Yeah. There is also lack of spot bid under 26,900, so we can slice over single prints pretty fast, and that's what we saw. That's what we saw yesterday. And look at the order books, right? Nothing changed there. Look here. So analyzing Binance spot markets is far more important than watching leverage markets. Leverage markets we are using more for scalps and day trades. They are helping us with entries, but also medium time frame and overall importance is the Binance spot. Without spot, leverage can't do much, only local moves. And you see, there was no real support here, vacuum. We started like counter trade bounces here when we finally found proper order book support, and you see where we are actually bouncing. Right now, when you destroyed everybody who were longing the news and pre-longing the news potentially, where did we stop? We took part of the liquidity from these people, also from the higher, and now you also all the books are providing you support here, and you see you filled some nice walls here as well. So market tries to exhaust the sellers. This is a stabilization. This was your counter trade long, very easy long. I was sleeping here already. But yeah, this was the beautiful. So yeah, it's potential we can do some nice range here. But you see, I was warning about it, You can read this. Let's go further down. And we had the selling band. Now TRDR is also very important in our trading. Let me show you the template. Order books are clearly showing you where is the demand zone and why we were ranging here. When we went to the upside, the order books were neutral. Look here, they were giving us not much advantage, and actually more locally, we've got some more aggressive selling pressure. Yeah. So yeah, they were helpful, and you can see why we are ranging here a bit. Again, order books are trying to, they're a bit larger than before. So they are trying to give us local range. We can range in for some time, but yeah, it would make sense to go more down. But this is also important for our trading. Let's go further. You see how market was already wiping out a lot of these open interest we were expecting. This was your last chance to short from the local liquidity. Now was already showing you that 26,900. We've got this was the last long trade I was taking before becoming very defensive, because this was the liquidity was getting run and respected to the dollar. So we've got $200 browns, which is very tasty for me as a scalper. Took it, but after after take profit one, I got stopped out and I let the short run. Okay, so that was a lot of my posts I wanted to show you. And now I'm leaving for holiday, so I will not be posting for 1 week. I would like to seal this video with a few more ideas. So we still, when we go over here, for medium time frame, we still have massive liquidity on Binance. So if we've continued down, definitely watch that. Yes. A lot of stuff is same from my previous video. We need to take out the spot market lows and so on. Yeah, market got very bearish. Now you trapped so many people buying the news, so this is, you know, and the market will try to squeeze them further. It's very likely. So it will also depend today on NFP. NFP Friday is the most important news event of this week, so you can actually see large moves based on risk on and risk off. So pay attention to that as well. But it would be really ideal if we continue lower and take out this low as well, low of the spot market as well, and then you can bounce from the 24,800 our support areas. You can see order books are heavily stacked in this area, so you will get order book support there as well. That's what we want to see. We'll watch also the TRDR, how it, you know, plays out there. But you see, open interest, full move. Everybody react locally. So make sure to learn from that. So 9 out of 10 times we are not in bull market yet, and every single open interest increase market is trying to target and destroy those people who are trying to go there. In the bull market, in future bull market, as same as the last one, you will see open interest increasing, but traders will not be put into the danger. That's why bull market was a bit easier to trade, because your mistakes could be forgiven. Sometimes the market would just retest your entry and bounce away. But this time, if traders are too greedy, they're getting punished hard. Okay, so that's it from me. Just wanted to sum up the trading, and when I return, I will be doing more videos, of course. Now it's time to relax. Thank you for watching, guys, and I wish everyone good trading week. Bye.